Okay, there's a lot of counterattacking going on, but all they're doing is giving my units a lot of experience and seemingly killing themselves. I like the fact that melee units move with +1 movement with Gran Colombia. On top of a great general, it gives them 4 movement. It's so good. It's so handy. It's just like, how far? Oh yeah, the settler. I'd forgotten I had another settler. Take that trade route, thank you. Oh, I missed out on the library by 1 turn. Ah, that's a shame. I'm gonna wait on scientists. I'll go for better ones later. Look, I'm galley spamming. I don't really want to discover too many people too quickly. The main thing here is actually just making sure that I have enough galleys to upgrade to caravels later. Route to Rio, a little bit of extra science, beautiful. What I'm hoping is that I get a bunch of attacks on this weakened man-at-arms because it's so close to getting that level 3 promotion. Go on, do it. No, don't attack. Yes, yes. Oh, there we go. Now, people that watch this channel a lot will know why I'm so excited about a level 3 promotion on a melee unit. Well, there comes a time in any melee unit's life when it realize that it really loves cities. And when it realizes that, it gains urban warfare, and it and the city do a fun little dance, and bam, that's so much damage, it's ridiculous. Well, hey, another city falls. Look at that, Gran Colombia is pretty much formed already, and it's turned 40. Oh yeah, welcome, Skeptical Bear. Now this army needs to make its way down because we have a pass, a horrible Spartan pass to try and get through. A settler goes out to sea and is escorted, because I escort my settlers. I'm super safe. I don't do silly things like leaving them. I'd never do that. No. Ignore anyone who tells you otherwise. I have a trade route to Salvador. Timothy, I do kind of want you to grow, so I'll give you the chance to have 1 internal trade route. Just the 1. Don't get greedy now. I need a holy site from you soon. Looks like Mapuche is getting in a ton of horses. I love that. The horses of Argentina and Chile. I shall use them to grow my empire ever faster. Oh, Inca fell before I got to kill them. I didn't actually need the era score, so that's fine. You know what? It frees up a lot of space in my empire because I was doing a lot of mopping up of their units. That's actually quite nice. You know what? I'll take that. Apparently the man-at-arms can just skip over terrain like it's nothing. Don't complain. Just take it as gospel, I say. And this settler is going to make its way over and settle the Galapagos Island like I did last time. I'm a creature of habit. What can I say? And here we go. The settlers are now on their way to Bermuda. Look, I found Bermuda again. It's like I knew where it was. So now we're starting to get things like harbors going. I'm now questioning whether or not I want to put more campuses down. There is a nice +4. I already have 184 science per turn, but I think I want to be getting as much as I can as quickly as I can. It's whether or not now I go for industrial zones. Don't really need the production at the moment. I've got 55 of it. Yeah, let's go for the nice +4 campus. It's actually +8 with natural philosophy, and then that goes to about 28 science with all of my bonuses. So yeah, that's a good idea. Brazil has denounced me. What could I possibly have done? Sometimes the mysteries of the world go deep. Canada has met the Mayans. We don't need Canada getting involved in our business now, do we? No, that sounds awful. Sounds like something we must avoid at all costs. I feel like Mapuche is going to be an absolute nightmare to try and kill. I'm just putting it out there now because Mapuche will have the beautiful +10 Mapuche bonus against me at some point. I don't want to think about how difficult that's going to be. It's going to be so difficult. Galapagos, second source of iron. Bam. Means I can upgrade my units just a little bit quicker than before. With this iron, I am starting to upgrade other man-at-arms that can now rush into Salvador. What I was sort of thinking I could do was commit a bunch of war crimes in South America and wipe everybody that had ever met me off the face of the world. So when I met the rest of the map, they'd all be like, hey, Ursa, you seem like a really chill dude. And then I remembered that Kupe exists. Kupe, look at him. He's a tattletale. He's going to tell everyone. Oh, Kupe and his stories. Gonna have to go and hunt and kill Kupe, and then when I meet Kupe, I'll meet Curtin, and then I'll have to hunt and kill Curtin, but then Indonesia is going to grass on me. You can see my problem, right? It's awful. Poor old Ursa. Everything is just so difficult. Oh, I built Hanging Gardens because it was offering it to me in 3 turns. 15% growth in all cities. When you have such a huge population bonus on everything like I do, it's definitely worth it. I just need a better government, then I can actually put better cards in, so let's go get it. Theology, civil service, and the divine right. We don't want Mapuche having access to all of this iron. This city, from memory, had 2 iron. Yes, 1, 2. Liberate. No. We're going to keep this -16. There's no need for that. We actually need another governor to hold this city. I'm not going to name this one until I'm pretty sure that we're going to keep it. Where's Lautaro? How are you doing? Era score 34. Okay, so you're going to go to a golden age. That's not going to help. Maritime industries. Out you go. Loyalty per turn. Any city with a unit in it. Wolfman is making so many yields from Pingala. This is the problem. Dr. Bobby, I don't need as many settlers right now. Sorry, Magnus, you are over. Hold the city just for a bit. Dr. Bobby, you can just spend some time working on the essentials, you know? The really important stuff, like this +3 over there. This is a Venetian arsenal spot. Yeah, boat spam. You gotta appreciate boat spam when it's offered to you. City number 9, Quito. I shall never Quito. Funky Town. Let's just get that harbor as quickly sorted as possible. We approach the beautiful Bermuda Triangle, where absolutely nothing is going to go wrong. I won't stare into the void and summon the Eldritch demons. No, don't be silly. One turn until the Golden Age, and then Mapuche gets a big combat bonus against me. That's not ideal. We'll figure out a way. Oh, there's an admiral. Lovely. Do you need to upgrade and find half-price discounts? That'd be useful at some point, but I think unlocking monarchy first has got to be the play here. I'm gonna pop serfdom in now. There's a little bit of production I'm losing, but production is fairly easy to get if you sit on it for a bit. So Sikhism is now being spread. If I take Mapuche out, I can get rid of that religion. However, I only have one city at the moment that follows my own religion, and I have no way of getting extra missionaries. So this religion may come and go as being not very useful. Give it a couple of turns and Bimothy will get itself a holy site, and everything will be fine after that point, surely. Probably not. Let's be honest. A glorious golden age, and a commandant general, and cartography with caravels. It's all happening at the same time. It's very tempting to go monumentality or exodus. It's very tempting to go pen, brush, and voice. I went 3 inquiry last time. You can see we've got 3, 6, 10, 13, 15 gold's worth of harbors. So if I was to double that to 30, it would be worth about 70, 80 science per turn. 3 inquiry would be very handy for that. I could go exodus to spread crusade, but I think I'd rather just continue teching up. Let's continue teching up, and we'll drop into naval tradition briefly to get the harbor adjacency. Already, that's given us another 20 something science. Just double up on that, get education and universities. Mapuche, by the way, got into a golden age themselves, which is a little bit annoying. Still just about have the strength to fight them, I think. At any rate, it's Brazil we need to fight first. So formal wartime. Yes, and the only person that doesn't hate me doesn't even know Brazil. Okay, I reckon we just wildly attack. How does that sound? Now that I can escape across the sea, we're actually going to go and see if I can find the Hawaii settle that I had from last game. Those volcanoes were absolutely brilliant, and I want to find them again. I think I also want to kill the Mayan capital quickly as well. So here's a caravel, 55 strength. I think I can just waltz it in and immediately attack. I'm pretty sure we should be able to do that anyway. Especially because, thinking about it, I have an admiral who I don't think applies. So you should go to medieval era. Oh, hang on. Renaissance. I always forget the caravels are Renaissance. Oh, go on then. I'll declare war on Mapuche at the same time. I have the production. I'm pretty sure we should be able to just push these people back. Let's just strike wildly, aggressively. Here we go. Gonna avoid meeting everyone else for a second though. I can be clinical with these attacks. Kill people before I meet anyone else. I think that'll be good. Only Kupe will know of my sins. And Kupe can be silenced, probably. Oh look, the Mayans strangely have denounced me. I wonder why. So these archers can actually hit my man-at-arms pretty hard. I should have expected that, really. That's +10 combat strength in action. No matter, we're only 35 experience away from level 5. That's pretty wild. If I can throw some gold on this front line as well, I reckon a couple of caravels will knock through Mapuche's capital really quickly. Plus, look at this, crossbow defenses. My potential trade routes are terrible till I get this holy site in anyway. For now, let's move my trade routes, build some nice roads. We'll trade with this city. I'm also going to move my commandant general, because now my man-at-arms has a little bit more power against Salvador. We're just running in and taking the city straight away. Is that a 3 settler I see? Oh, I think I'll steal that. Man, so many settlers from the AI. This is wonderful. You do always feel a little bit bad for tech when you have a 1-unit army and it's probably enough to take care of a city. Oh my lord. This is the Mayans. They have such a defensive bonus. I do kind of feel bad about this. Not bad enough to not do it, but bad enough to feel bad. Anyway, here is our Bermuda city. That's also our sprawling city. It is the wonderful, all known. Now you have a big marsh, some rainforest tiles to work. We're going to do the same thing. I use a harbor to get a little bit more food into this city. I think that's the best way of doing it. We're going for 1 economic building, 1 campus. I was having a look at the tech tree. Ideally, once we get into industrialization, we need to be earning 600-700 tech per turn in order to 1-turn everything. I want to 1-turn as much as I can just for speed. So our setup will sort of reflect that. Like for instance, again, in this city, we'll do something like that. Some cities I don't think are going to have a campus because they'll be just a little bit rubbish. But maybe we can go for an industrial zone instead. I think I will be industrializing pretty quickly. What did I say about stealing the settler? Oh yeah, more cities. That's the one thing I lack. I only have 10 cities and it's turn 46. Now we could build universities. 4 science? No. Those are worth 14 science if I build them. I want to build them. Just spoiler alert for you. And I'm not going to bother even sending these routes to the Mayans because this city will disintegrate imminently with my 1 caravel army. It's like a White Stripe song that. In we go. Lovely. Hildegard is going to give me some faith into science adjacency on a holy site. Let's do that because Bimothy will get a holy site pretty quickly. Actually, I've got a decent one there as well. It's only +2 though. Do I have any available gold routes at the moment? No, I don't. We will meet Portugal very soon, so I'll move my trade routes ready. Salvador, Falls, bam, it's mine. I feel confident about holding it. I am sure it will be fine. Actually, that's a pretty decent campus. Oh, it's only a +1. I thought that might be a giga campus, but we've got a lot of awesome tiles over here. I don't know why we're not working this one. Hell yes. Repair it all, I say. Trebuchet attacks, and again, the good thing about playing on this difficulty mode is that my trebuchets are going to level up extremely quickly. Next up, Stirrups, so that I have a good powerful knight unit. Then we'll go mass production. How have I not got a lumber mill? That feels like a shocking omission of stuff. Aha. Secret access to another city. Don't mind if I do. Mapuche has a bunch of galleys. All right, let's keep our units back. Once we've got the gold, we'll make more caravels. I think actually getting caravels at the moment is a pretty decent thing to do, although we do now have the iron for another man-at-arms upgrade, so maybe I'll treat myself to one of those as well. Like a level 3 over here. Oh, that'll be good. That'll help move Rio. Yeah, so it's right. Keep attacking my caravel with your archers. It works so well. It basically just levels them up to 3 because I love just the Gran Colombian ability to be able to promote and still move a unit. It's so underrated. Ridiculously strong. Stirrups. Lovely. Beautiful. Exceptional. Urban warfare man-at-arms. That's a combination of words that I just enjoy. Arrow Storm. Bam. Done. Commando. Which gives me 5 movement. Absolutely redonkulous. Do I have any regular forest here at all? I just want to make a lumber mill. Is it just all rainforest? No, I've actually got some over here. Okay. So it is possible, technically. It's just most of what I've got is rainforest. The Mayans already out of the game though. That's yet another capital I've taken, and here's a kill. Goodbye. Actually managed to take them out before the Aztecs met me. That's helpful. Welcome, Super Stevo. Again, more marsh for you. You are, I like to say, so welcome. +6 campus? Oh yes. Oh yes. Don't mind if I do. Another city in the Caribbean. Teddy's Ursa. I don't see a problem with starting with a harbor. I think it's a good move. I think it's good. Do I meet Portugal here? The reason I'm tempted to meet Portugal is then I'll be able to send some trade routes out and get myself a bit of gold. I'm lacking on that, but then Portugal will have evidence of my crimes. It's going to take a while though. I think we're going to have to just accept that Portugal will know about my crimes at some point. Hello, honored to meet you. There is a coastal city, and then we'll just let that renew itself. There we go, 6 gold. Bam. It's all good, really. I think the best thing to do is just to push Rio and take it out as quickly as possible. We can get bogged up in eternal fighting over here, and I don't really want to. Let's just push in. Take the city as soon as we can. Here's Aztec with 4 cities. Hello, love to meet you. Oh, you're attacking a city back. Foolish. Brave. Foolish. I don't know what that is. I'll take it. Mausoleum, science, faith, culture, all yields that I get 160% boost on. So every tile is now worth over 3 of these that I'm working. It's beautiful. A naval tradition. Let's now get naval infrastructure because this then doubles my harbors, which then gives me more science. We're up to 293 now. Let me just quickly open Portugal's borders. I apologize. Shouldn't call Portugal Spain. They tend to get a little bit annoyed about that. Understandably so. And there's a trade route to Lisbon. Now I'll move in the other direction so we can get any trade routes to Spain. A loyalty pressure, -3. How very dare you. It should be my land. Even being able to upgrade trebuchets and then still fire in the same turn. And not only that, but they can also then move and fire in the same turn as well. There is so much to love about Gran Colombia. We just keep pushing our units forward. We're now beginning to close in on Rio. Push past the units, ignore them. They don't matter. Trade route to Aztecs. Excellent. Man-at-Arms is going to have to actually start healing itself, but we can do that fairly easily. Steal another settler. Of course I did. If we take this city, I believe Mapuche will just be sliced right open. Should be able to run straight through. I think a caravel attack on this city, regular attack on this one. They've got a bunch of holy sites. Of course, they've made their own religion. I'll get rid of that religion. Don't worry about that. I just can't believe it's turned 49 and we're already on 300 sites. Why doesn't the AI play like this? Actually, no, scrap that. Thank goodness the AI doesn't play like this. Let's just say that instead. Could you imagine imagine? Oh, it would be terrifying. I honestly think we would all hate that if the AI genuinely played like this. Oh, wow. They killed quite a powerful man-at-arms, Mapoche. Goodness me, they do have a lot of attack with these archers. Plus 10 combat strength. Did they go Defender of the Faith? No, they didn't. It's just Mapoche really sucks to fight when you're in a golden age. That's okay. It's not a problem. Portugal already has decided that I am heathenous. I totally agree with you. I think that's a fair assessment of me. Oh, I can condemn heretics. Yes. Let's remove this heathenous religion whilst we're at war. The other man-at-arms has pushed through. I think Rio should fall maybe next turn. Fingers crossed anyway. Oh, yes, a university. 323 science per turn. I think Aztec, this will be a pretty good naval invasion. I should get some frigates, but to get frigates, we need, of course, to pick up a few sources of niter. Niter is something I don't have at the moment. This is actually city number 14 on turn 50. Ignore the loyalty. I think the loyalty will play itself out fine. It's Schichten. Schichten, your role is essentially to be the gateway between Portugal and my lands. Stop the Portuguese from invading, and all will be well. I don't really know why I'm sending this settler all the way over to Hawaii. I mean, I can just go and conquer it later. Let's actually just focus on getting the cities that I've already claimed. Like this iron, these horses, this pitch up here is actually genuinely pretty cool. And it will help me to attack the Aztecs later. Hello, Spain. 1,000 military Spain. Okay, we might have found the AI that's doing a little bit better now. Go and discover all of you. And Mali, my old ally. Can't guarantee that I'm going to leave you all alone. Brazil are swarming, but Brazil has one weakness. And that weakness is having only one city. If Rio falls, everything falls. Ooh, that's a hill. Aha, I was thinking of just how does this trebuchet get to have an attack on Rio? I don't think this die tile is a hill, is it? No, so if I stand on the campus, I'll be able to shoot over. This, by the way, just a tasty +5 campus. Oh, actually, it's only +3 to a mortal like me. It's Brazil's love of rainforest doing that. All I need to do is make a bit of a dent in the wall. That counts as a dent. Bam. Now we get the Commandant General to be in range of everyone. We'll go for 1 attack, 2 attack, and then the urban specialist comes in to seize Rio itself. Goodbye, Brazil. Oh, goodness me. Ah, yes, Rio will do nicely. But you're not going to stay named as Rio, no? Poppy Dude 32. Huge scientific city already, and that's with a disloyal thing. This is what I find really funny about loyalty and the AI. I always think, oh, the AI can't build anything in a disloyal city. Of course it can. It's only -50%, and then I'm getting 270% on top of that. So the disloyal practically makes no difference whatsoever. I don't think I ever actually thought about that, but it makes perfect sense. The AI has had outrageous bonuses this whole time, and I just never noticed. Civil service is not important at all. Divine right, however, gives me a much better government. We're going to try and go for that. Gaia's Faithful has a temple. That's fairly appropriate. This is the old Incan capital. I feel it appropriate to build Machu Picchu here. It's just something poetic about it. Plus, I am the AI today, so I have to at least attempt to make Machu Picchu. I think it's contractually obligated. Hello, America. 58 science. Wow, you and Mali are actually doing semi-decent. Not quite my 363, but we'll forgive you. So many people are just being defeated. I mean, mainly I'm defeating them, but it's been a brutal game so far. 2 turns is all it takes at the moment for the AI to meet me, discover they don't like me, denounce me, and run. Oh, I need to be so careful with my strong units. Mapoche is a fearsome foe. Maybe instead of industrializing, I should focus on getting muskets, or go one step better and go for my battle guitars. Maybe battle guitars are the answer. Oh, I met Fez before it was killed. Oh, goodness me, that's good. Fez is really good. Fez improves all of my universities and libraries, and don't forget, all my bonuses apply on top of that. 1, 2, 3 envoys. I mean, I'm not going to bother doubling it up. I don't have enough envoys to worry about. That 429. That's a good find. The holy site is finished, and now my trade routes are going to start getting gold. For every level of holy site or building in it, I get 2 gold, which is multiplied by 250%. So just build, 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 and a little bit more science from a holy site as well. Okay, now I have the Commandant General and a Great General. Now I feel like my units have a little bit more bite to them. We can do just a tiny bit more damage here. I reckon we can just punch through and take this city. It's all about just the absolute strength of the amount of units that I'm throwing into this fight. You can't fight me. It's impossible. Give in. Watch this, just for a bit of fun. I'm on 7.7 science in all known. Let me buy this 10 science tile and force work it. Now I'm on 33 science. Might send some trade routes to this city. Actually, we're going to just boost it as well. I need the city to grow as fast as possible. This is a boostable city. This is wonderful. If I can take this city, maybe I don't need muskets. I'm just hoping maybe trebuchet force is enough to push through Mapoche. Only 2 cities. It's it's just these two. It's not a huge amount to have to deal with. Lots of counterattacking. Nothing too bad. Okay, no, this is fine. Square rigging. Squares are the appropriate shapes here. 2-turn industrialization. Difficult to resist, really. Man-at-arms take city. No, it doesn't take city. This urban warfare specialist will, though. Bam. Taken. Not loyal at the moment. Therefore, we'll give it a second. We'll go shells. How much damage am I going to do? Oh, 74 strength. We've got the caravel in here now. It's 40 strength for city. The city is holding up strong. Arena completed. You might be guessing what I'm doing in Wolfman. I found a very effective Colosseum that hits quite a few cities. South American Colosseum. And a shrine now means my trade routes again are even better. Bimothy is now getting 147 gold, and we haven't started yet. Shipyards are going to be a massive improvement on production, so we'll be focusing on those in pretty much any city that has a harbor. Divine right. Monarchy time. Oh yes. Now Limes is useful. Limitai is not useful anymore. I don't know why I still have that in the government. We don't have the harbor card just yet. So instead we'll put in feudal contract or chivalry? Chivalry, I think. And the builder card. Where are you? Here you are. We'll also put in influence points. That'll do for now. Just again, we're just gonna rush in here. If we can take this city, Mapuche's out. I like the sound of that. So we're just rushing in. Elite guard. Nice, nice, nice. That was 500 science by turn 54, by the way. Just a measly 500. Nothing special at all. Another great general. Another admiral who actually creates a naval unit. That'd be a useful. We could maybe rush for Portugal. We just need some niter. Niter is, I think, the missing part to all of this at the moment. And this is city number 17. Jono, who already has a 4-3 source of horse and another source of iron. That's just delightful all round, I think. I found a governor title. I was in a tribal village. I love it. Moksha, you're coming in. Just need to hold this line. Give myself laying on of hands. That'd be quite useful. Okay, the wall has appeared. We're attacking the trebuchet and the caravel. Oh my lord. Mapuche, why do you have to be so difficult to kill? What's your problem? I need frigates, don't I? We're gonna have to just actually unlock my source of niter. Can't even let Mapuche off with a peace deal right now. That's the hilarious thing. We've gone to war far too quickly, so we can't even peace deal it. There's Apadana in my capital, which is +2 envoys. Made another harbor, and we've industrialized, which means the coal has appeared, and I've already got a source under a mine. Excellent. Can't remember where the coal was. Oh yeah, there was some there, wasn't there? I'm pretty sure we'll be able to find tons of sources. Where is the niter? 1, 2, 5 results. 3, 4, 5. Upgrading units is so important here. Let's go mercenaries, then we can at least make our strategic stretch. And there's veterancy. We're just focusing on economy, and I've already got 17 cities. Conquering is fun, don't get me wrong, but it's not essential when you have this many cities. Trebuchet says, I don't like your walls. I disagree. Well, the good news then is that we do have beautiful, beautiful coal, so we might as well start getting factories up as soon as we can. Dr. Bobby, please, will you do the honors? As soon as Wolfman is done here, we're also going to build an industrial zone. In fact, I'm going to build a lot of industrial zones. They're going to be everywhere. More sources of iron as well. This is great. It means more promotions, more up-to-date troops, more availability to just be an absolute pain. What do I do now? Do we just beeline straight to radio? It's kind of tempting, you know. Let's go printing and then to radio. Why not? Bombers will make this significantly easier. Just as I expected, the Falklands are open to settle. Excellent. By the way, the factory only gives 3 production. 3. Not a lot. Or is it? With bonuses, it's 11 production, and that doubles to 22 with power. But actually, oil power might be something to rush here today. +3 combat strength. Is this now the opportunity I need to get in and take the capital? The trebuchet is looking injured, but it's got a promotion now, and the walls are pretty much dead, which is all we really needed to do. Now I can protect the trebuchet by moving this in. We can get the caravel to get the convoy promotion, which means when I escort the settler, I now have another +10 combat strength, which means I'm attacking with 77 strength. Bang, walls are dead. Yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed, my trebuchet will survive this. Rather unfortunate if it doesn't. This is totally not needed at all, but what I'm going to do is go 1, 2, 3, 4 into Fez. It's going to discover a lot of stuff for us, but my aim is to actually now convert my own cities to my religion, so I'll make an apostle, and if Fez helps with that, then perfect. Also, the temple now means that all my traders are giving another 2 gold per turn to 164. Another trade route, a shipyard, a university. Oh, it's all so good. And now we meet everybody, and you can see 1,555 strength on the Congo's army. That's ridiculous. That's 3 times my army, and I'm doing amazingly. I'm going to use Trung Trunk because she can decrease my warrioriness I think that's better than just having an endless supply of great generals, but I'm just not using. Also going to treat myself to a bunch of builders. That's where my gold is going at the moment. Just make sure that all of my frontier cities, like all known, Shishton, are all working improved tiles that have extra builder charges. Oh, I did get attacked. The trebuchet did get attacked, but luckily it survived it. That's a big old explosion. I think that's evaporated the strength of the Aztec a little bit. Yeah, it didn't do any damage to me. It's unfortunate for you. 24 gold per turn. Currently, we're on 164 gold if I throw that route out. Now we're on 248. Oh, yeah. That sort of obscene amount of gold is something I can get on board with. Gonna give myself Orator. Now I can spread for 2 charges before improving my religion. We'll also go for a second apostle. I'm just trying to actually do the things I need to do quickly with my religion today. I'm a responsible religion owner. This trebuchet has been an absolute beast. And now between that and my caravel, we can knock Mapuche out of the game. And that's it. On turn 57, we have unified South America. Oh my lord, isn't it perfect? Isn't it wonderful? We have civilized the city full of iron and silver, flying Dutch burbs, king of the plains, and then the old Mapuche capital, Ecuador. A lot of things are on fire. A lot of things need repairing, but we will rebuild. My army is going to just take a couple of turns to heal up, and then my army will be redeployed. I think total American unification. This seems really cool. We're going to go to Aztec next. Pax Americana. Total American unity. Isn't it a beautiful concept? I think it is. I think it's great. Meanwhile, on the Falklands, it's Unimatrix 0. What did I do? Why are you so annoyed about me? I don't know. All I see is unity and wonder and love. Everyone seems to be so mad. Just ridiculous. I tell you what, I've almost got more score now than I had at the end of my last run. What a celebration this is. I'm also 11 techs ahead of the tech leader. I'm the culture victor. I'm the domination victor. Not the religious victor or the diplomatic victor. Maybe I can win a diplomacy victory by wiping everyone else out, eh? It's a unique form of diplomacy. I have a campus, a harbor, and a library all finishing this turn. I was on 594. Just let that tick over. Oh, and some happiness from Colosseum on top of that. Go on. Go on. What are you going to do? 644. Hey! And the factory is now kicking in. Yes. 2-turn coal power plant. Yes. 22 gold on a Washington route. It's another 80 gold. Come on. Keep accelerating, Ursa. Keep the madness going. Actually, the culture burst I got from the Colosseum being finished, that in itself is a really handy thing. My first source of niter. Now I've got 2 all of a sudden. Excellent. Line inventory. Frigates. There's a bunch of very useful stuff that we can unlock now. Wolfman. 180 science. Our Fez is always useful. None of these are very useful as promotions, so we will evangelize. And we're going to go for the mosque so that I can spread my religion easier using fewer cities. I think that's the best way of doing it. Oh, researcher on Pingala. There you go. Another 30 science. This time we have no Liang, so things may get a little melty, especially because I have chosen to put my industrial zone right next to a volcano, which in hindsight probably was a bad idea. Sorry, Dr. Bobby. Blame me. Oh my goodness, it's going to take me so long to fix that. Let's now settle out into all this land that Mapuche didn't want to use. I think it's wonderful land. Salty Tech, you have access to Torres del Paine. Enjoy it. As you can see, all of my units are now healed and are starting to make their way to the front lines. Come on, Aztec needs to be slain. You don't want to have to put up with them every day. No, no, no. Evangelize belief. Now, unfortunately, any yields that are given to me on an empire level don't get the bonuses from my Sid Meier difficulties. We need to get something that actually applies in a city. Otherwise, it's totally not worth it. I mean, all of these are pretty terrible options, I won't lie. I'll go for pilgrimage. It doesn't really help. It's going to give me so little faith, but at least I can use it to get more religion. Religion equals profit? Question mark. Second Bermuda tile as well. Already up to 78 science in all known. I'm just trying to balance, as I say, being able to keep the city self-sustaining whilst also generating a ton of science. My second source of coal. Delicious. Machu Picchu. I truly am the greatest AI. Now my mountains give adjacencies to a lot of other districts. Limes, veterancy, both of these are quite useful, but we're now going to put in useful things like professional army and retinues. That's where we can upgrade to a lot of stuff. I'm already on flight. Isn't that ridiculous? Let's just quickly get gunpowder, castles, siege tactics, military science. I just want to unlock all of these ground units, then we'll get planes. Don't worry, we won't avoid planes for any longer than we have to. Forms a fleet, very good. I am focusing on putting quite a few industrial zones down now. They're quite handy. We're also getting a shipyard into all known so that you can actually build things whilst you you work Bermuda Triangle. Okay, the settler actually has run out of space because I thought that one of these tiles wasn't a mountain. Never mind. Let's go find Antarctica. Antarctica was pretty useful last time. Actually had oil. Gunpowder unlocked. All about finding my really high value man-at-arms like this one. Making sure we get the upgrade. Wabam. We also need to make sure we have better great generals now. So many industrial zones being finished now. Can already feel the production beginning to appear. I think Kupe's already settled Antarctica. My lord, he got there quick. Don't know if I like that. I feel like I'm being intimidated by such settling. You'd think an Ursa with 20 cities and 91 population on turn 61 will be happy, but no. No, I'm not satisfied. Not at all. Watch my gold as well. The mosque gives all of my trade routes more gold, so we go from 720 to 755. 35 gold per turn for one mosque. Not bad at all. Very acceptable, I'd say. Colossus. The extra trade route is made even better by the 250% extra gold. There's guilds as well that I really do want to pop into my nation. I'm still upgrading a bunch of units, but we'll settle into that in a second. Let's go for mercantilism. Lumber mills on rainforest is good, but also my improvement, which gives gold and production, both things that I get huge bonuses on. 20 gold per turn for a route. Nice. More coal power. More workshops. More workshops. Yes, unfortunately, it looks like Kupe is indeed on Antarctica. Not that it'll stop me grabbing the other side of it, and of course we can just conquer them off it. I do have a problem with sharing after all, but we'll keep an eye on them. 140 production now in Dr. Bobby? I feel like we can improve on that. I feel like we can improve very much on that. So what de novo is going to be my ship producing city with 85 production. I have unlocked the double production card. Dr. Bobby is going to build Venetian Arsenal. And of course, we had Black Marketeer in there from before. So 4 Nitre will be able to produce 2 frigates for me. Now, frigates are going to be incredibly handy to attack the east coast of America. All of these cities from Washington down to the Aztec capital, all attackable. Oh, that appears to have melted. Oh dear. Why? What did I do to deserve this? What? Literally, every time I get anywhere close to finishing that coal power plant, the whole thing melts. Every time. I will preemptively get Liang in, okay? We're gonna do it. I get it. I understand. It's fine. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Glorious Petra, Matthew Wilkinson, Paul Coffey, Portland, Clint Hennis, The Nickerman, Daddy Bear Todd, Toon General, Civilized, Capo Yobby Virani, The Uncivil Engineer, Lillian, Radiatore, Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Skeptical Bear, Cinnamon Beard, Private Selection, Genoa Salami, Callum Billy, Garrett Gowan, El Truant, Creston, RB Hedged, Mushkin Mandletort, Burial, I'm Daft, Gooberman, Dr. Bobby, Mixomatosis, NTG Golfman, Indigenous 68, Technology Poet, Teddy Zursa, Zaf, Barnaby Rex, Charlie Bears, Flying Dutch Burbs, Nate the Great, Alex Frost, Mean Penguin, Interplanet Janet, Frankincense Battlezord, Bookaluk 79, Bob Loblaw, Davalex, Geography Teacher, Juvara, Hal Carnassus, Morax, Sinikush, Echo Bear, Deja Vu, Kovuwu, Legally Trash, Is This Live, Twin Cam Inferno, Martin S, Minnow, Sorta Dutch, Rad Bickley, Shadow of Gaia, Flower Power Bear, Poppy Dude. Thank you everyone for your support. Goodbye!